Hello. Day 4 of illness, day 3 of positive test. And today, wow, as you saw in the last video, I'm really afraid of jinxes and saying anything. So I'm going to give thanks right now. And you usually don't hear me talk like this, but I'm going to give thanks to God and to everybody who's prayed and supported me, prayed for and supported me, because I am on the mend. Today, physically, is no comparison to what it was for the past 3 days. No fever. Breathing's fine. Breathing always was fine. The sluggish, flu-y feeling is lifting. I still feel, I don't know, off. But I feel like I could do stuff. Like, one of the biggest losses of this is that Liam and I bowl on a father-son bowling league on Sundays. Masked up, plastic partitions in between the lanes. And we're in first place halfway through the season. It's like a 32-week season, and we're in first place. And we're going to miss tomorrow. And we're not going to be able to make it up in the period of time of quarantine. And so, I'm bummed about that we can't bowl. The kids are sick. My wife is sick. I don't think moms or wives get sick like we do. So, she's got the sniffles. We have not gotten 3 positive COVID tests for them. We have not gotten tests for them at all. The pediatrician suggested they have what you have. They have fever, they have cough, they're tired, they're congested. They've gone nowhere. They didn't catch a cold. So they are, but they're kids, and they're like, I just came home and, or went upstairs, and they're sitting at the kitchen counter eating. They've been playing video games all day. Like, this is a super mega treat for them. So with that, I've been moved back upstairs. That's right. I've joined the rest of the family, as all 4 of us apparently battle the COVID. I have mixed feelings about that. For 3 days, I was down here. And I think 7, 8, 9, 10 days would have been crazy. But 3 days almost didn't feel like enough. It's a pretty great feeling to know that you have 0 responsibilities. Like, literally 0. Okay? People were bringing me food. People were bringing me water. People were calling and checking on me. Other than that, 0 responsibilities. So I could tailor my day exactly the way I wanted to. And living in an 80s cave, it became an 80s existence for the past 3 days, because it was a couple of episodes of MacGyver a day, a couple of episodes of Magnum P.I. a day. Then it was some Nintendo. I finally beat Mario 1. I beat it a bunch of times when I was a kid, but I kept getting stuck as an adult. Finally beat it with small Mario, too. On 8.4, I was small. And I still got it. Still ran underneath them. Timed it perfectly. Talking to all you guys the whole time. Making videos whenever I want. That was my day. right? Classic TV. Jump on YouTube, watch some stuff, play some Nintendo. I mean, I was like a couple of days away from busting out the LJNs. That's the truth. And that still might happen down the road. Might have a match or two with the old LJNs. And if it's not too embarrassing, I might even show it to you, film it for you. So yeah, I'm back upstairs. And it's good to be with the people. It's good to be with the people. But, you know, the cave seclusion has come to an end, ladies and gentlemen. The journey's come to an end. Which, you know, mixed reviews, like I said. This was very comfortable down here. Very comfortable down here, you know? Sleeping in a completely dark room at night. All my stuff at my fingertips. If I got bored of Magnum, you play some Mario. Get bored of Mario, play some RC Pro-Am. And like I said, eventually the toys were going to start getting some action. I'm definitely sluggish. I'm definitely slow. You know, I probably wouldn't be able to bowl tomorrow. I'll stop. I probably wouldn't be able to bowl tomorrow if I could. I'm like, I don't think I have the energy for it. Interestingly enough, the taste is not entirely gone. It was semi-gone yesterday. I had like a peanut butter smoothie yesterday, peanut butter and banana. And it's so weird to describe if you lose taste. I don't know, maybe some people have lost taste entirely where like everything tastes like water. But I could sense the smoothie. I could sense the different flavors of the smoothie. But I might have struggled telling you it was peanut butter. I don't know. It's weird, right? It's not entirely gone. And then last night we had some Chinese food. And I think I knew that this chicken had some weird sauce. Like it was General Tso's chicken. So I think I knew the chicken had like some sauce on it. But I wasn't sure. I couldn't tell you what it was. I don't know. It's weird. But then today, it seems like it's coming back even more. So maybe I'll totally avoid the nightmare of losing taste. So the thoughts and prayers are now with the children, as they and my wife, as they battle this. They seem to be doing a little better with it than I was. But it's not fun. I mean, it's rough. It's rougher when you give it to your family. So that's that. That's the update. And if there's not anything else new to report tomorrow, this will probably end the COVID update journey, and we'll just get back to some regularly scheduled programming. Again, a massive, immeasurable amount of gratitude goes out to everybody who watched these repetitive videos and left comments inspiring wellness and hope and blessings and thoughts. Unbelievable, amount of feedback, and then private messages I got from you guys and text messages I got from you guys. Outstanding, very special, means a lot. And like I mentioned before, one of the more interesting parts is that there's people commenting that I've never heard of before. People commenting that said I've watched for forever, I've never commented, but get better. That's awesome. People finally feeling the need to join the commenting family. All right, so thanks for that. Special thank you to Todd Burrett for sending an awesome care package. I never showed you the magazines he sent. One I don't think I can show on the air. It's the Mature Illustrated Family Magazine Heavy Metal. And there seems to, well, yeah, yeah, I guess I can't show this on the air. There seems to be some adult material in here. Thank you, Todd Burrett. Heavy Metal, the Mature Illustrated Fantasy Magazine. But then we've got Starlog from 19, I don't know, it's got E.T. Oh, E.T. comes on home video, so it's probably old. Oh yeah, it's definitely old. I remember the backs of these magazines. I always wanted a Rocky poster. So Starlog magazine, a second Starlog magazine with Willow, Beetlejuice, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Oh, that's 1988. There's another Starlog. The other one is, the first one is, it's got to be like 86, I'd say. Nope, 88. Another one from 88. So Starlog. And then this really cool, I say official, this is definitely not a repro, but this really cool, full-size, gigantic rollerball poster. That's as best as I can do here for you guys. Rollerball. And whether you like rollerball or not, that's just an awesome poster. And my garage, I have a lot of there's no way I can put posters down here, right? There's no room for posters. So my garage has like a ton of retro posters and stuff. I'll fold this in a minute. Okay. So this is going to go in the garage. Amazing. And then he gave me a bunch of VCR tapes that I showed you the other day. So special thanks to Todd. I know a couple other guys had reached out to me saying they wanted to send me something. And again, just there's that's why I do the channel, not for people to send me stuff, but for the care and the concern and the friendship. It just shows that maybe we're okay. We're good people. That total strangers care. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty great. Okay, real quick before I'm done. Once I start, getting up to it, we'll return with Back to the 80s. But I want you to tell me. So the last Back to the 80s episode, 1981, we did movie and TV shows, and it ended up being 50 minutes. And I feel like that's too long. I feel like, look, I know that you guys would hang out with me for hours on the tube, but I feel like it's too much to ask somebody to sit down and watch 50 minutes of me. So what I was thinking about doing was just breaking each topic up into its own individual 20, 25 minute, maybe 30 minute topic. And then if it's going to go longer, I'll do a part 2. So the next one is probably Toys of 81, and then Wrestling of 81, and then just fun little tidbits of 81, maybe music of 81. So I was gonna maybe break them into 25-minute episodes. What do you think of that? Do you want the 50-minute episode? Trust me, whatever you want is not going to offend me. I want it to be watched. I want the views. I want you guys to get out there and see it. I want you to be entertained by it. But I don't want you to have to sit there and, watch it for 17 minutes and then come back to it 3 days later and you might forget about it. So would it be easier to do them in 20, 25 minutes? And that would only mean one topic per episode instead of 2. So the next one would probably be Toys of 1981, just Toys. And then we'd move on to the other stuff. So let me know. Let me know what you like. I know you guys have always said, talk as long as you want, but, I don't know if I would sit there and watch 50 minutes of me. Not sure. Also, YouTube is just being their usual dicky self. with the copyright. They demonetized the TV and movies of 1981 because I had a commercial, or I had the opening credits of Dynasty and The Greatest American Hero with the sound off in a tiny little bubble up here, and they still freaking pulled it and copyrighted it, and it's stupid. So there probably won't be any live clips of TV shows or live clips of movies, just photos. But commercials for like the toys and the products, then yes, that I will continue to put up, because those aren't copyrighted. But apparently the opening credits of Dynasty without sound, I got to give all my 72 cents to the copyright owner. So that's that. Okay, so again, thanks for everything a million times. I'm leaving the cave, guys. I'm leaving. I might still sleep down here tonight. I don't really have any place else to sleep. So I might sleep down here tonight, but the days of living down here are over, man. They're over. Going back up. Thanks for hanging out with me during this crazy journey. The COVID journey. 4 days sick, 3 days positive, and we are climbing the hill, God willing. We're climbing the hill. Until next time, good night now.